Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing a video giving my thoughts on some new promo images we have for some of the Walking Dead 2016 figures. Very cool. So I'll put the link in the description so you guys can check these out. These are from Mcfarlane Toys. It looks like we are actually getting a switch with regards to the Walking Dead main line of figures, as it looks like with this new Color Tops series that Mcfarlane is going to be switching scale, it looks like anyway for the most part, from the sort of, I like to call them 4.5-inch figures for the Walking Dead TV series, to a 7-inch scale, which is really cool. So quite a bit bigger. The price tag isn't that much higher, which is cool to see. And they've announced or released pictures of a few of them that we're going to be getting probably this year at some point, maybe at the latest 2017. So we've got some Fear figures as well too, which is kind of cool. We'll take a look at those in a minute. But first we have here the 7-inch picture of Daryl, which is really awesome. Of course, with the new scale, it allows you to get a lot more detail into the figures, and for them to do better sculpts, better paint work, and for it to just look a lot better, I think, than when they have to shrink it down too much and they just can't quite get all the detail in there. So I think this Daryl looks really, really cool. Of course, comes with the crossbow. This isn't finalized, so this isn't the final version of him. This is like a promo reveal type picture. He looks like he's kind of, your more updated Daryl right now. He's got kind of those weird wraps that he has around his ankles and lower calves there above his boots or shoes, which is cool. We've had lots of different versions of Daryl. We don't know what kind of articulation this one's going to have because we can't tell right now. Hopefully it's good because they don't have any cuts or anything yet for us to see. But I like the overall idea. I like the design, and it'll be awesome to get to see a updated Daryl in a much better size. And this one has been kind of released a little while ago, but I never really gave my thoughts too much on it. And that is that Fear the Walking Dead is also getting its own 7-inch figures to go with the regular Walking Dead ones, which is pretty cool. First here we have Travis with what looks to be a shotgun to me, which is really cool. I like the stand and everything. This again is a color top, 7-inch, that type of deal. I guess as a character, if they're going to pick, one of the first ones to release from Fear the Walking Dead, I'm surprised they're even making figures from it. But it's a pretty big series too already. I mean, it gets quite a few views, and of course it is in the same universe, so I guess it makes sense that they would make figures for it along with the regular Walking Dead ones. This one's cool. It looks good. I like the kind of the art for it. It looks obviously just like Cliff Curtis, and I like the choice of clothes for the most part. It looks cool as well. A Madison figure to go along with Travis, I think, is a good choice. I'd like to see a Nick too, maybe with the guts covered. That'd be a good idea. So it looks like she's going to come with a fire extinguisher, which is pretty cool. That's from the first season when she uses it against her her boss or her principal, which is funny, and beats his zombified body to death with it. Looks like she also has some kind of, a hammer or something of the sort, which is kind of cool as well. And with her, likewise with the Travis, I think it looks pretty good. Looks like Kim Dickens, like the hair tone and everything, and the clothing is a good choice. I think I guess it would be more like a season 1, I suppose. I can't remember the exact episode she was wearing that, but it looks like maybe the first couple episodes from the season when she also the point when she fought her principal. Another Rick, they've already done quite a few of them, but again, 7-inch scale, which is cool. Detail should be better. Still got the Colt and everything, and his hand wrapped up his left hand. So this one would remind me most of like early season 6, I want to say, but it also kind of fits with season 3, sort of. Season 3, season 4, at the prison when Rick wears kind of the similar type of attire for the most part. It looks a little bit different. He's not as bandaged up, and he doesn't have as many scars at that point of the series, but it's somewhat similar. Even the hand too, although it might have been which hand is it? I'm trying to remember which hand he beat Tyrese with and screwed it up at that point. He's had quite a few troubles with his hand, so it's a cool figure as well too, and it'll look good with the others. And of course, I mean, if they're going to release it in a different scale, they're going to have a Rick. They're going to do it. So I think it's a pretty good choice for it. It's kind of your standard Rick right now in the TV series. It's cool. And Michonne, which is also, of course, pretty cool. You know, you got to have her to go along with Rick at this point. I think her and Rick's relationship has made her one of the biggest characters in the series, you know, long running for sure. So I like this one. I just hope her sword is not always posed in that kind of weird angle that we see here. Every picture I've seen of her looks like this. So I really hope that they're able to kind of get maybe some good joints in the shoulders and the elbows, double jointed maybe, for her to better wield the sword in that, and that she's not kind of stuck in this one pose like a statue, because otherwise that would kind of, I don't know, it's kind of a weird, I guess it's a weird pose for me. Some of the Michonne ones are, because to see her in motion when she's getting ready to hack away zombies, when she's got it behind her neck and stuff like this, when she's ready to swing, or even something like this, it's just a little odd to me. Not sure. Even though most of the recent pictures have been for the Walking Dead 7-inch series, it doesn't look like they're totally switching. There's going to be an upcoming comic book series release as well. And here is one of the kind of deluxe figures that they've done before with Daryl and a bike. So this one's different. The older one we had was from him in his earlier chopper. This one, of course, is with a newer kind of bike that he's kind of custom built himself at Alexandria, of course. And this is the one that we see in Always Accountable and some of the episodes in season 6. And I almost want to say like late season 5, but he might have been just still building at that time. Again, also updated Daryl at the right too there with the wraps around the shoes and that. Aside from that, it looks much the same as the other version for the most part. Maybe skippable for some people if they don't need to, but I'm guaranteeing it. The reason why they're doing another one is because the first one with the bike probably sold like crazy because people love Daryl with the bike. So that's why they probably opted to do an updated one already. It's still cool though. It's cool. And finally, we have a 7-inch Abraham, which is kind of funny, wearing his attire from season 6 that he found there. I don't know what to say about this one. I just think it's just funny to me. Like, you know, he's got the assault rifle and stuff like that. Because it's in a different scale, I almost would say that I kind of hope they would have gone for the regular outfit and maybe had this as a variant or something. But, you know, it's kind of funny anyway. Maybe they just wanted to do it different because if people already bought the smaller one, then they may still want to buy this one because it's still a little bit different. Plus, I don't think we'll ever see him wearing that again. At least I'd be surprised if we ever did. So I don't know. It's all right though. But anyway, that'll be it for kind of the newer you know, figures that are coming out that I haven't really given my thoughts on yet for you guys. I've given my thoughts in previous videos on almost all the others, the building sets and everything else. So check the channel if you want to see more about you know, some of the other releases they've done and stuff like that. I've covered pretty much all of it up to this point. Yeah, from the beginning pretty much. So let me know what you guys think about the new figures. Are you going to be collecting any of them? Are you going to be buying any of them? Are you okay with them switching scale now? Or are you kind of pissed off that they're switching scale when you already bought a lot of the other releases in the smaller size? Let me know how you guys are feeling. Write it in the comments below. I'm interested to see because as a collector myself, it's cool to see it, but I almost wish they would have done it way sooner, like way earlier on, like years ago. So it's late, better late than never, I suppose. But we've already got so many in the other scale. It's I don't know. Anyway, write your comments below. Let me know what you guys think. If you like this video, please thumb it up below. You can also share and favorite. And if you're new and you want to subscribe, you can subscribe at the bottom left. Send me any questions you guys have for another upcoming Q&A, which I'll be doing in the next few days for the regular Walking Dead, not Fear, just regular Walking Dead. That's it for this one. I'll see you guys again real soon, probably tomorrow. As always, it's Trev, and I'm saying peace. See you guys.